Hi everyone, Carrie, and I'm back with another reading, and today I'm going to do a reading on Mercury retrograde. Mercury's going to go retrograde on December 13th, and Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, transportation. It also rules over Gemini and Virgo, and we're just going to basically get an energy reading to see what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. So first I'm just going to pick a few cards just to get an overall reading, and then I'll zoom in. We'll zoom in a bit more to get some specifics. So let's start out with the first row. It's going to give us an overall general energy reading for what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. Just heard wishes coming true. So it's interesting because I heard wishes coming true, but it's not the feeling of wishes like this Mercury retrograde making the wishes come true. It's more the feeling of what are your wishes that you want to come true, like bringing those to the forefront. Maybe you forgot what your dreams were, and Mercury retrograde is helping you to remember. So I would look up retrogrades if I were you, but whenever I think of the energy of retrogrades, I always think about like a person driving and they decide to peel off really quickly and their wheels start spinning. And you know when wheels start spinning, it kind of kicks up a little dirt and dust and whatever debris. I mean, if it really spins, you can really kick up some stuff. And that's what I'm feeling, like wheels spinning in one spot but kicking up debris. That's how I think of any retrograde. Mercury retrograde is not different, but it's just like helping to see things from a different perspective, because some of the things that would normally, if you were just driving regularly, would not even get kicked up, they're getting kicked up now for you to look at and observe. Okay, I just need one more. No. Okay. Thank you. Let me zoom in here. When I say zoom in, I'm going to lower my tripod. Nice. So that we can see these, and we'll zoom back out whenever we get more cards. Okay. So I was talking earlier about this 10 of Pentacles, and this really is reminding me of like wishes come true, dreams come true. Like, what is your wish come true? Like, what is the thing that's important to you? It's funny because you see this one pillar in the middle of nowhere. It makes no sense to have this one pillar in the middle of nowhere. But just imagine it's not even a pillar. It's like a statue, kind of like this statue is depicting the thing that I want most in my life. And once I get the thing I want most in my life, it's going to be marked by this statue. Like, that's what I'm seeing here, because these pentacles are on top of this pillar. It's like this is the thing. Like, if you are a singer or musician, you want that. Is it the Oscar? No, that's actors. Whatever the thing that singers want. Emmys? No, that's is that actors too? Grammy. There we go. If you were a singer, this would be a Grammy, because this is like the thing that you want. Or maybe it would be a certain amount of sales. Maybe you don't care about awards, but you care about sales or impact on your audience. That would be this statue here. Because this is in the beginning of the reading, it's really making me think of like, what is it? It's like, picture that for you. That's what this Mercury retrograde is kind of bringing up for you. So maybe right now you are not happy or disturbed, or maybe you're really happy because you know what that thing is and you're on the path to get it. But it's like, this is the thing, the pie in the sky that you want, and it's kind of coming to the forefront. It's the first card. It's like, it's the number one thing that might be on your mind right now, because we're talking about communication. That's what Mercury rules. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. So it's like, if this pie in the sky, this thing, your wish come true, is this thing, and if you're not on your way to getting it, then your eyes are going to be open to why exactly you are not on your way to getting that. What's going on? What's the thing that's holding you back? What beliefs are you believing that are not true? Like, really, it's it's gonna be no choice for you to look at and see these things, because the energy of your like wish come true is like smacking you in the face, like it's forefront of your face. So that's what I was saying, like if you're disturbed right now, it could be because you're feeling like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you feel like you're not on track. But if you're not disturbed, it could be like, wow, you could literally be celebrating right now because you are on track to doing the things that you want to do. Like you might be feeling real good throughout this Mercury retrograde, because there's nothing for you to take the mask off and see. If it's in your forefront, in your face, then you might really be celebrating some of the things that you have done already. It's like, wow, look at me, look at where I have come. So there's like two different ways that you could be viewing this. I mean, probably, I'm sure there's many different ways that you can be viewing this, but like two extremes of what you could be seeing right now during Mercury retrograde. And then we've got news. We're celebrating joyful announcements like engagements and weddings. So all of this stuff, like normally when I talk about wishes come true, it has to involve work, because like I'm a Taurus, like my life's work is to, my wish come true is to have successful life's work. Like I want to make an impact on the world, right? Like I want my work to do that. And so I always think about work, but this card is talking about relationships. It's talking about, I mean, it says engagements, weddings, pregnancy. So if those are some of the things that you have been wanting for your wish come true, your dream come true, then that's some of the things that are coming to your forefront. So you might literally right now be singing everybody getting married, everybody getting pregnant, getting engaged, everybody graduating. You're going to see all of this stuff. Like, why is everybody doing this? And literally it could make you, again, if you're not on the track to doing the things that you want to do, it can make you so upset and angry, like even more angry than you would normally be, even more like envious, even more jealous. Like it's just very strong emotions. Like, dang, I didn't think I was a hater like this. Why am I hating so hard? It's that Mercury retrograde is kicking it up. It's really like showing you what you want to be doing right now, what your life's work is, what your pie in the sky, what your dream, what your statue trophy is. It's really showing you, and if it's showing you in a negative way, then it's like, okay, why do you not feel like you're on your path to getting those things? Why do you feel, because this is it's totally you that's feeling these feelings, right? Mercury's not making you do that or feel that way about it. It's just showing you, it's just giving you that energy over and over again, and so it's kind of building up for you, and so you're having these feelings. But again, if they're positive feelings, then you're like, oh my gosh, remember back in the day when I used to be dreaming about having a baby and I'm pregnant now? Remember back in the day we used to dream about owning a house, but now we got a home? And like those are the kind of things that are going to be coming up for you for this Mercury retrograde if you feel like you're on your track already. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. So if you're not doing what you want to be doing, then you are about to redirect yourself into doing that. This card says decisive, focused, driven, defensive. So it's like you are immediately, it's like you're not going to be able to hold back. If you got to quit your job, you're going to quit. If you got to break up with that person, you're going to break up because they don't want the same thing as you and you're tired of waiting, you're going to do it. If you got to, I don't know, take that risk that you've been afraid to take, you're going to go do it, because this energy is going to annoy you so much. Because this person here, like, this is the Knight of Swords. They're not playing around. They're very, very much like, okay, it's time to get to it, time to get to the money, time to get on task, time to point myself in the right direction. And it's not like the horse's feet are not on the ground, only one foot. Like they're going very quickly in the direction they want to be going in. So that's what I'm getting from the overall energy, is that you're going to be, your pie in the sky is going to be in your face. Like your dream that you always wanted is going to be right there in your face. It might be like you literally might be feeling so much pressure right now to perform, or so much pressure to be doing what it is that you have been dreaming of doing, that it's like you cannot hold back anymore. You have to make some changes. You have to do something. You have to pull this blindfold off. You have to be on your way to like your happy family. You have to be surrounded by the right people. You have to be working and networking with the folks who are similar, who are of a similar mind to you. And because of that, like because of that pressure you might be feeling on your shoulders to like just get it done, just do it, you're gonna take action. Like this Mercury retrograde is not playing. It's like foot on your neck. Take action. Let's get some clarifying cards. Okay, let's clarify. Oh, too late. stuck to my hand. Too many, so we'll just take them. Okay, so with these clarifying cards, it's really clarifying the message here. And it's even more reiterating that this Mercury retrograde is going to be putting pressure on you. Like pressure to change, pressure to move. It's going to be difficult to stay in your same spot unless, of course, you've already started being on your path. And then you're going to be feeling just the grateful energy of like, yes, I have been doing it. I'm doing it. I've been there. It's like, and maybe it will give you pressure to even level up even more. Like keep pursuing that dream. Keep putting that energy into it, because we've got this Knight of Wands, which is all about passion. It makes you really want to move forward. You see this horse riding? It's riding and it's going fast, but it's not rearing up like the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like, no, now. But this one is more just like the pushing yourself forward, like pushing, like if you're running a race type energy, like you're running to get to that next spot. And then we have that clarified by transformation, which is the Tower. So it's like, if you are not moving forward in your life, something outside is going to affect you. And it might not even be that there's like something outside. It's just like, there's this feeling on your inside, this like a tower. Say because I just always like to think of things in terms of jobs. Say you're at your job and it's business as usual. Everything is the same, but it just seems like everybody is getting on your nerves even more than normal. And you're kind of having that feeling like, man, that's why I don't even want this job. This ain't even my dream. I don't even know why I'm here. This is not even what I want to be doing. Like you're just going to be feeling that energy over and over and over and over. It's going to kind of build up within you to bring this tower about. And it can be something that's normal. Like maybe your boss didn't approve your vacation. That's something they normally do. They don't never approve people's vacation. But you know what? This time, I'm not going to take it. Not going to take it this time. That's what I'm getting from this tower. It's just like, it might be the smallest thing. Oh, really? So if we're talking about a relationship, oh, so you don't want to go to the movies with me? When you know I'm so passionate about this movie, I've been waiting for it to come out, but you don't even want to go with me? You know what? Bet. And then a relationship ends over that, like something small, but it's going to be so big because it's like a tiny needles, 1,000 needles. I don't know what that saying is. 1,000 knife cuts, 1,000 cuts. Like it's just one too many. And at this time, you're going to be very sensitive to things that are affecting you and your goals. Then we have the King of Swords. I mean, this to me, if we had to say what Mercury energy was, I would say it would be this. The King of Swords, it's so funny how he looks bored up on his throne. Because he done seen it all, he done been there, he knows it all. He's very highly intelligent. He knows how to get straight to the point in the communication. And that might be what is going on here with you as well. So if there's something that's holding you back, it's going to be very easy for you to see what it is. Your intuition is not going to be blocked. It's going to be right there in your face. But if you don't want to see it, it's going to be a little bit hard for you during this Mercury retrograde, because you're going to be like, what's going on with me? Why am I so irritated? Why do I not want to be around these people? Why do I not want to be doing this and doing that? I do this all the time. Why don't I want to do it now? It's going to be because you can clearly see that whatever it is that's holding you back is like, this is what's holding me back. It's going to be very obvious and plain for you to see. Like you're going to know it clearly. But if you try to ignore it, then you're not going to understand what's going on with you. So just really keeping your eyes open, like, okay, these things are annoying me because they're not what I want to be doing. I'm not going to sit here and sacrifice myself for this job or for this person or for this belief system that doesn't even match up with me anymore. I have to move forward. I have to move on. Like it's going to be in your face. And then we've got 7 of Wands, and it literally says stand up for yourself. So some of the things that you have been taking because, you know, just felt like you had to, especially like I'm thinking about COVID and how, you know, people were laid off and they just rushed to get a job because they needed a job. This might be the point in which you're like, you know what? I can actually go and start pursuing my dreams again. I don't have to be getting this job just to get this job. I'm okay now. Or you might just be realizing this job is not it's not it for me. Even though I needed a job, I was desperate for it. I survived, and I'm gonna survive again. So I'm about to go and move on and move forward and do something different. Like I'm not gonna let outside stuff affect me anymore, make me be off my path anymore. I'm gonna get back on my path, and I'm gonna move forward and just do what I need to do. I'm not gonna let anybody stand in my way. If it's a relationship, you're not gonna let, like, if you felt like you had to be with somebody because you've been with them for 10 years, but they're not interested in getting married, and you really want to get married, you're like, you know what, I can start over. At this point, I'm gonna start over. Like, that might be what you're feeling now. Same thing with kids. If you're with someone who doesn't want children, or if you don't want children and you're with someone with children, like, starting over, deciding you don't want to be in that relationship anymore. Or even feeling like because you have children with somebody, you have to stay with them. Like, there's just so many ways that you're gonna see, like, this isn't what I thought it was. I'm not getting what I want. It's making me unhappy. Why am I still here? It says stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Like, if you really believe that, then why are you accepting that behavior? And so moving on, moving forward, it's gonna give you the strength to move forward, the desire to move forward, because you're not gonna be able to stand it. It's really like an annoying energy is what I'm feeling. It's like think about mosquitoes at night when you're trying to go to sleep and they're buzzing in your ears. Like, that kind of annoyance is what is coming. And then we have the Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. To me, especially because I'm looking at this card like this, he's got this light and he's shining it out. It's just shining. It's like showing the pathway forward. Mercury retrograde is going to show you where to go, show you the path forward, show you. It's just going to clearly show you what you want. Maybe you've forgotten or lost touch with your desires, but you're going to clearly see it now. There will be a spotlight on it. It's like the spotlight showing on this statue that you have yet to build because you haven't achieved it yet. Or if you have, it's going to be showing you your achievements, and you can look back with pride and see that. Okay. Sounds like a very fun Mercury retrograde. I gotta say, I think it's just gonna be a lot of changes happening, and they can be for the good if you see it that way. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching this reading. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one.